Hello and welcome to the stream. Not too sure how long I'm going to stream for. I know that I say that a lot. We are continuing the story. Find half Dan's army. Alright. So things are getting pretty heated. I ended up playing on my own. I actually got our Jarl back. Sigrid. However the hell you pronounce his name. The main boss guy, if you will. That's like at our encampment that got kidnapped.
Everyone all right? Help the wounded and get every man's name. We leave none behind.
So now I've just pledged allegiance to another territory. And we'll see how this goes.
Well met, Abel Ravenfriend. Now there's a face I've seen before.
Faravid, we met in Jorvik, the Yuletide feast.
The Yuletide massacre. I remember. What brings you here?
Halfdan Jarl. He summoned
Hello,
me.
Kevin.
Is he near?
He was, but the Picts hit us hard.
Hello.
We were separated.
And I am from Canada. How are things in Indonesia?
Fresh attack from the hills.
Circle round.
I have a good friend of mine that actually lives in Bali, Indonesia. He's got a hotel resort of some sort. Yeah, eh? It seems to be the case everywhere around the world. I'm assuming you know where Bali is. So we're both from Canada, but he chose to buy some land some years ago and decided to open up a hotel. Hello. Frenzied milk. Yeah. It's very nice. And that's what I mean, you know, when I do these streams and you meet people from different parts of the world. It's just so cool. It's like, hey, from Indonesia. It's like, hey, I got a friend who lives there that I've known for close to 30 years. It's a small world, right? And then now I know a little bit more about Indonesia because he lives there. He showed me pictures. Otherwise, I may have been ignorant and never would have known about Bali, right? But now I do because of him, and that's that whole thing I really like about the internet and the power of social media. Then you'll have someone say, like, hey, I'm from Australia. It's like, cool. Where? You know, a lot of people are used to, like, Perth or Queensland or something. Then you'll have someone that's like, I'm from Darwin. It's like, what? Where's that? Get it? Now it's like, now I know where it is. Northwest of Australia, like in Australia. Those are some of the greatest things that I like. Oof. He's seen better days. I'm gonna save that as a video clip to put as a montage for another day. Whoops. Looks like I was able to smack his body even though he was gone. Nope, nope. Oh. Again, just some mindless barbarianism. As I try to go through a couple of missions. And then I'm kind of tempted to check out a game, you know. My goodness. I love it. And no, I don't do that for every single one. There we go. That should be them. No, they just keep coming. What? Maybe that's the last of them. Defend Faravid and his men. Well, there's a guy down here. Looks like he's fallen and he can't get up. I'll check the chat out in just a second there. A lot of times I'll be in the middle of an objective and I'll look at the chat. Then I'll lose track of what I was supposed to do and then I'm like running around in a circle. Plus the game's a little bit glitchy as well. So I'm always a little skeptical. Just call me... I know, but Frenzied Milk is kind of funny.
I'll live
Get it?
with my men.
Because it's in your name now. Yeah, live streams can be very enjoyable if the person you're watching isn't a boring shit. Right? So when people go, yay, Phil's on, I get to relax. I'm like, depends how you look at it. I'm not your stereotypical everyday streamer. And like I've said a million times, that's either a great thing or it's an absolute shit
If we
thing.
die today,
There's no in
tonight
between.
we drink with Odin. Either way we claim victory. For Thor!
For the Horde!
For Ragnar! For Halfdan!
Well, he doesn't look like half a Dan, I'll tell you that. He looks pretty full. You see what I did there? That's called cringe comedy. Get it? Full Dan? Because
You owe me your life, old
he's pretty
friend.
girthy there.
Once again.
Halfdan Ragnarsson. We met in the Forge of Battle. Surely a good sign.
Hello, Anthony.
I don't know you. One of Faroid's new dogs?
I am Eivor of the Raven Clan.
And I'm a wolf.
Eivor, yes. Down in Mercia. Kingmaker with my brothers Ivar and Ubba and Finnir in East Anglia. From the tales I hear, I feared you might be taller.
That's not a fear you feel often, I imagine.
So you answered my summons. But the timing is poor.
Oh,
as
no
you can
problem,
see.
man.
Too many here are spent, battle sore, thirsty.
I actually kind of
Faramir?
slowed down.
Have your men build field pyres for the dead.
It's
At
funny
once,
that...
my yard.
Sorry, I'm talking over the banter here.
Not here, not now.
See, I missed that, but
Then
that's
to
okay.
Doncaster for a victory!
So
feast!
Halfdan, funny enough, talking about...
Oldest son of Ragnar
the Lagertha
Lothbrok, so
axe.
he says. What do you make of him?
I don't want to forget what I was... Oh, there, we can pause it here. I don't want to forget my train of thought. So I've slowed down making some videos on this game because it's so time-consuming. And to be quite honest, they do completely shitty on my channel. They're just not the type of videos that do well. But there's a lot of different pieces of armor and weapons that you can get in the game. And there's a lot of people that, like I've mentioned before, you know, they're like a team on YouTube. They upload like 156 videos of every piece of armor, every little nook and cranny in the game before the game is even fucking out. But it's because they get an early review copy, one guy edits, another guy plays the game, another guy plays the game, he goes and looks for the ability books, the other guy goes and looks for the weapons. Do you know what I mean? And then they all come together, and then one guy slaps all the footage together while the other people go back and keep playing the game. I can't keep up with the fucking shit. It's insane. So it's not that I've given up on the game in terms of recording, but I did enjoy making them because there's oftentimes these people, they rush through it. Oh, see that thing there? They're so vague with it. Sure, you'll get the video in 10 seconds. And in like 3 minutes, they'll show you where 10 different weapons are. Meanwhile, it takes me 3 fucking minutes just to show you where one is. But I guarantee you, by the end of that 3 minutes, you're gonna fucking fully well know how to get that weapon or piece of armor. You're not gonna have to replay the video. You're not gonna have to pause it. Oh, what was that? Where was that again? Oh, he went too fast. What the fuck? You know what I mean? So I pride myself on that, but unfortunately, it's insanely time-consuming. and
Kings and jarls,
not
bishops and earls. I've met them all.
too profitable.
Half
So I
them's
do
but
a few,
man like all the rest.
and then I
He
kind of
conquered
taper
East
off a bit.
Anglia, took Northumbria for his own, and sacked London.
You were just playing
What
Friday the
warrior could
13th.
claim more?
Winning battles is easy. It's winning
Yes.
trust that brings an end to war.
Is that why you've come here? To earn Halfton's trust? To find a seat at his table?
I have
Hello,
my own
Michael.
table. What I want is a bond of friendship between the new lords of England.
Among whom you count yourself?
No, I don't have a
suppose?
PS5.
It is an ally I seek.
This is
not a
PS4
master.
Pro.
Well, there is but one lord of Northumbria.
I won't be getting, trust me. If this was current gen, PS5 or Xbox Series X, I would definitely have it in the title. Not to flex it and be like, oh, look at me, I'm special. But because it's the new thing and, you know what I mean? I would want to highlight that it's the
You
new
heard
one
the
so that
Jarl?
people can
Take
get
the gear and start digging.
a proper representation of the game and be like, oh, wow, it looks so good. Yeah, because it's, you know, PS5 or whatever. But that is probably not going to happen for a very, very long time. Sort of like, unfortunately, what happened with me with the PS4. The PS4 took me 10 fucking months to get a PS4. They came out in late 2013 around my birthday, and I didn't get one till like fucking Halloween of 2014. So now there's the pandemic. Harder to make shit. But supposedly they've made more than they did the PS4. So based on that, maybe it won't take me that long. Who knows? I just know that for the next couple of months, whatever is on PS5 for the most part is on last gen, because PS4 now is last gen. So like Demon Souls Remake, no offense, I don't care about a fucking 10-year-old game that got remastered. That's a PS5 exclusive, Xbox Series exclusive. But I don't care about that game. Godfall just doesn't interest me at all. Just doesn't look like anything that's good, quite frankly. That's on PC and current gen console. But all these other games, like your Cyberpunks, your Watch Dogs, your Spider-Mans, your Assassin's Creed Valhallas, they're all cross-generation. So, I mean, I can still play them. If all these games were only current gen, I'd be probably shedding a few more tears, so to speak. Jarl Varg from Norseman on Netflix. Is that a movie that's on Netflix? What's the difference between the generations? No loading times, better graphics. This game on PS4 Pro, Valhalla on PS4 Pro, this right here, right now, looks better or about the same as, let's say, Assassin's Creed Odyssey on PC, on ultra settings. It rivals it, absolutely. I keep dying battling the second witch. You'll get one if I get one. I get a stimulate shot. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would be cool. I would be able to buy that from you somehow. I came close to buying one, but someone almost ripped me off. They wanted $700 Canadian, which is actually not too terrible considering they average $1,400. $700 is not too terrible. A digital PlayStation 5 in Canada with taxes is $570 to give you perspective. So it's only about an extra $100, 80 to 80-ish dollars US of inflation. But the guy was a little sketchy. Then another guy only wanted the regular standard price. That was a little odd. And I was like, what's in it for this guy? But then he was all weird, really wanting to know like where I lived, and hadn't even like established any type of communication. It's just one of those crazy things. So even though I live in Canada, and with all due respect, you know, not to be rude, it's not the wild, wild US. There's a lot of nasty, violent robberies happening in Toronto, Canada, with people trying to sell and exchange consoles, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. And people are getting fucked up. They're getting shanked, beaten up, run over. It's fucking crazy, man. Oh, between the PS4 and the PS4 and the PS4 Pro. Then what is PS3 if PS4 is last gen now? Ancient history. It's like the Dead Sea Scrolls of the Bible. It's old. So the difference between the PS4 and the PS4 Pro is the PS4 Pro just has more power. It's capable of running usually the same 30 frames per second, but more stable. Speaking of wrestling, when you're doing like a Royal Rumble and you've got like 10 people on the screen all at the same time, it can get a little bit laggy on a base console. On a PS4 Pro, you also have a boost mode. It kind of just gives it a little bit of a extra kick in the pants, if you will. And it just makes sure that the already low frames per second on a console of 30 frames will be more rock solid. So like this game's only 30 frames. But it feels smooth. Like, look at that. Like, it's not like it's all going like, you know, it's not like it's all like chopping and shit. Like, look at that. That's pretty fast. Now, don't get me wrong. If I did that on the computer version of the game, it would be smoother. But I'm just saying, when everything's like rock solid 30 frames, it's pretty good. Also, some games, depending on the developers, they'll unlock additional features. Like if you want checkered 4K at 30 frames, some games will support 60 frames per second, whereas the base console can't do that. But yeah. Yes, I live in Canada. Did you have a PlayStation 0.5? I don't know what the hell that is. You just unlocked the bulk outfit? What game are we talking about? Optic Gamer. The second Witcher. Are you talking about this game or are we talking about another game? Hello, Stotts. How's it going? Kinda wish you could sit on benches in Watch Dogs Legion. Yeah. Do you know the exact difference between the Xbox Series X and S? I'm the best. Well, if you were the best, you would know that information. I'm just kidding. I'll answer that in a second. Which one's better? Oh, that's so easy to answer. I'll answer that in a second. Do I have a PS1? Somewhere. I think I might have an old one. Optimize them, right? Hey, dude. SnowRunner vid. Oh, no problem. G. Ramos. Okay, so the difference between the Series X and S. The Xbox Series S is a weaker console. Still capable of 60 frames, 1080p, all that kind of stuff. But if you're not worried about true, like, next-gen 4K 60 frames and all that shit, you won't get that with the S. So if you don't care about 4K, which I don't give a rat's ass about 4K, you don't need a Series X. The Series X also comes with a bigger hard drive, about a terabyte, whereas the Series S is only about 500 gigs. And it's so easy. It's so easy to tell you which console is better. The Xbox or the PlayStation. So easy. It's not even an argument. It's not up for debate. The best console, wait for it, is the one you prefer. So I much prefer PlayStation for thousands of different personal reasons. So for me, a PlayStation is a much better console. It suits my needs more. For somebody else, the Xbox is going to be the best console for them. They both do, well, not right now, they don't, because they're kind of wonky. There's some issues with them right now, but, I mean, all in all, it's the same shit, just a different pile of it. It really is. What stinks more, you know, horse shit or cow shit? You know, they both stink. They both have, like, their slight pros and cons and stuff, and even when the Xbox One X was a lot more powerful than the PS4 Pro, and you had those hardcore console gamers, I was like, oh, he's on a PS4 Pro. I got an Xbox One X and it's way more powerful. So, I'm still running this bitch at 60 frames and I'm still playing games that I prefer on this console that you can't play on your console. So it could be more powerful. If I don't fucking like it, it's no good to me. It's twice as strong. It looks better. It's faster. It's cheaper. Okay, but it doesn't do what I want it to do. So then it's no fucking good. Get it? So that's why I say for me the Xbox is no good. I've owned every single Xbox in history. And the Xbox One X for me is the last time I'm buying one. Unless I ever get one gifted or something like that, there's absolutely no need for it. First of all, it's too much money. Takes up too much room. I got a Switch, a PC, a PS4 Pro. There's just no fucking room for it anyways. Unless, like I said, it fell from the skies. Snorkeling Chicken came here after eating some chicken feed and watching my videos on how to download in the background. Oh, no problem. See, and that was for Xbox. You still gotta share love for Xbox. I never understood the hate between both consoles. I'm gonna get into some more gameplay, by the way. I'm just... Holy shitballs, there's 15 people in the live stream. Okay. I'm not used to this. Well said, that made my day. Are you enjoying AC Valhalla? Yes, I would absolutely have to say so. It's one of my favorite games of all time in recent history, but it's one of the worst Assassin's Creed games. But if you think about it for a moment, that'll make sense to you. Yeah, you prefer the PlayStation exclusives. I just hate when people get all, yeah, they got an update, yeah. I can't take it anymore. I'm putting my AC disc back in. It's a good game. How do you think our Xbox One X will still exist next year? Oh yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. They're still great machines. What I actually like... And my displeasure for Xbox, by the way, isn't because I'm a PS4 fanboy. It's because I've had some really nasty experiences with them. But you have to put your personal differences aside because there are people that have been with Xbox, like one of my best friends I've known for 33 years. Yeah, about 33 years, a third of a century. He's an absolute hardcore, diehard Xbox fan. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because for him, the shit just works. He's had every console. He's never had any issues. He prefers the exclusives on that system. He likes having his cloud data saved up into the cloud for free without having to have a PS Plus membership. You know what I mean? So the USB support for hard drives to put games on the external hard drive came out way before PlayStation did. And the PlayStation 1 is still wonky. To this day, it's a little bit sensitive. Sometimes I shut down or put my PS4 in rest mode and I boot it up and it tells me that I incorrectly disconnected my external hard drive. Bull fucking shit. I never had that with the Xbox. So you have to call a spade right down the middle. And like I said, do the pros and cons thing. But where Microsoft nailed it out of the park for me personally is they came out with two versions of the console. One that's weaker for people that don't give a rat's ass about 4K, which I think is fantastic at a much, much cheaper price. And then the Series X for the hardcore, I want it all. Whereas PlayStation just went with, here's a digital one and a disc version, which I still think is cool. But that was good on their part. Now, by the way, I am trying to do something here, but I'm having a hard time finding where the bastard is. I'm also not used to this many people talking.
No sooner. That is the plan.
It is fun.
Suffer day by day. Your people. Do you rule
You got the Bayek out, so that means you got the axe as well? AC stands for Assassin's Creed. No one cares about NASCAR. If you're a NASCAR fan, get out. I'm just kidding. You can stay. I need the attention. But driving around in a fucking circle aimlessly for hours upon hours is just... I don't fucking see the point in that. Have you ever checked out Phase 2 on SnowRunner yet? I haven't played SnowRunner in a while. I put a huge amount of time... I invested a lot of time in that game uploaded a bunch of videos on it, and then it was just kind of like I had to go on to
This
the
war
next game.
must end. That is my first concern. The time to strike
Is when I say we strike. Halfdan's hammer protects this land. Tell my people that.
That's what I
King
just said.
Rishia.
AC stands for Assassin's Creed.
As you wish, my lord.
AAK 540-314-1592654. You're gonna play Cold War. There's a chance if I stop reading
Who
the
is
chat,
this?
get a little
Come
bit more
closer.
progress.
Halfdan Ragnarsson. My sword arm answers your call.
Thank you for your tribute, Eivor Wolf-Kissed. Your battles
Oh,
and
no, I know.
deeds are well known to me. And you are the hero of Jorvik. So
I
sing
like
my
Cold War, it's good.
skalds.
Not just any hero.
Acid
Eivor brought
Creed.
order to the city when King Rishie could not.
They say you rooted out a gang of thieves and traitors.
Not alone, but I led the charge.
It's like,
You gifted my silver to the carls and churls of Jorvik.
To men and women who needed it most.
A foolish choice.
this
The
guy's
coin
a
never left King
shit
Rishia's
face.
treasury.
I try never to regret the decisions I make in a time of war.
Agreed. To second guess ourselves would only stall the victory.
too many letters in my name.
I don't regret sending Faravid to lead our strike against the Picts.
Yeah,
In
Cyberpunk's
spite
gonna be
of
fun,
Eivor winning the day.
for sure.
Eivor and I felled them, Halfdan Jarl, so you could sweep in, stab a few cold corpses, and claim a glorious victory.
Old friend, your jests hit like Odin's spear, always on the mark.
Halfdan
Would
is
not
a
be here
prick.
without
That's
your
what I've
hammer,
gathered from him.
Rudyard. Please accept this, your share of the loot we won today.
Is this your favorite game in the Assassin's Creed series? No, so for an Assassin's
A thing
Creed
of
game, I
beauty.
think it's one of the worst.
Frankish, I believe. What do you think, Eivor?
But as a standalone game, this should have been called A Viking in Search of Valhalla, or Vikings for Valhalla, Viking Simulator. It should not have had Assassin's Creed in the title. I've got 65 goddamn hours in this game, and once I had that disconnect and the immersion between the inside of the Animus feeling and the outside of the Animus back to reality world. This does not remind me of Assassin's Creed at all. I could have woken up from a coma in a hospital for a couple of years and you could have thrown in this game and not shown me the main menu screen, and I would have been like, wow, this is like one of the best games ever. What's it called? Assassin's Creed. And I would have fallen back into my slumber. Because it just doesn't do the series any justice. There's no connection to any of the other prior stories. It doesn't help you understand anything about Abstergo or anything of that sort. It doesn't do fuck all to help Assassin's Creed. But just as a standalone title as Eivor, the Hungry Viking, you know, in search of fame and glory. Oh, it's a wonderful title when it comes to that.
A fine piece of work. Fit for the lips of a king.
Philminatorism
Or a man who
negated.
makes kings.
Ubisoft
There's
sent me a
wisdom
code.
in
Are
this
you
one,
what?
Faravid.
Ubisoft sent you a code for it?
By your leave, Lord, I must
NASCAR
return
is
to my
always
forward
circles.
camp.
There are roads of.
It's a
I
long,
know.
cold ride.
Which Assassin's Creed is the most Assassin's Creed? Oh, I don't know.
Two-faced, smirking, glory
I just really like the ones with
My lord,
Desmond
in your
Miles.
summons, you said,
Not here, not now. Dance, sing, and fill yourself with ale. Then meet me atop the
and
steeple of stone.
Ezio Auditore di Firenze. Ah.
There I will weave a tale of friendship and treachery. A tale as old as the world.
I don't understand why they made a game about Vikings. They literally raped and pillaged all of Britain, practically caused the genocide. Yeah, I don't know. What's the first video game you played that made you really get into gaming? Oh shit. Probably the original Zelda back in like 1986. Some 30 some years ago. I became obsessed with that game. And the very first Final Fantasy. Is this person having a seizure? Simmer down. Those are some funky twitches. Okay, calm down. There will be no more mead for you. There we go. Put her in her place. Anyhow. 2K20 got an update. What? I don't know about that. NASCAR isn't about the race, it's about the accidents. Yeah. What's up? Hey, not too much, Kendrick? I could send you a picture of it on Twitter. Oh, I mean, I believe you, but by all means, do it. Yeah, if you're watching NASCAR for the race, man, I'd have to say 1-2 Brotherhood. Yeah, Revelations Unity. I put Unity in there because I really like the Thomas the Carmel. Yeah. Well, Unity was a very unique Assassin's Creed, wasn't it? Because you could co-op. And, you know, once they patched it 57 times, it actually, you know, worked out pretty good. We're just going to go to the store for... Oh, you got Marvel Avengers? Yeah, I really like that game. Let's take a look at some sets. So this is the one that Optic Gamer is talking about that I cannot get because I did not attend a Ubisoft event, nor am I favored by the gods of Ubisoft to be socially relevant enough to be like, oh, you know that Phil guy? Oh, yeah, he brings in a lot of attention. Yeah, let's send him a code. He's a cool guy. They probably don't even fucking know I exist. You know how many YouTubers I find every day that have millions of subs that I've never heard of in my whole life? So, it's free. Get it now. But alas, I did not watch an Assassin's Creed Twitch reveal. I did not. This is the one that I'm the most sad. Participate in selected conventions or events and receive this exclusive Danax of Eivor. Attend a Ubisoft event or a convention to unlock this reward. Yeah, no. But unfortunately, I can't get it. I'm hoping at a later date, because it's a single-player game and it's not an online game. This isn't Destiny or World of Warcraft. That we can at least purchase it with some coin. You know what I mean? Like... Anyways. So that was a little frustrating. I still play it every now and then. Almost for a few moments. Believe I'm actually good at medieval Assassin's Creed. Yeah, true. Have you seen... No, I haven't seen the movie. No. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming for, let me just see where I was at. I'm going to ignore the chat just for a minute. Just for a moment, so I don't get too confused. I'm surprised there's still over 10 people in the stream. Unless they, I put them to sleep and they weren't able to leave the stream beforehand. Because that's definitely not what I average.
Not that bitter Frankish wine.
So let me speak to Halfdan. Let me just see what the next step is. And from there... Oh, he's up there somewhere. Okay. I am tempted to play Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and the reason is quite simple. Because I love Call of Duty. I bought the game. Spent $90 on it. Haven't even really fucking played it yet. I haven't done a single online match. I do hesitate to play it a little bit, though, because with all due respect to myself... I'm not good at the game. That's only happened to me twice in 60 hours, 65 hours. So that's actually not too bad. Though the 2 crashes I've gotten have happened today. So. Who has it? Don't start with this, Anthony. For real now. Unless you were just doing that for like old time's sake, because that used to be your gimmick. Have they ever made a modern Assassin's Creed game? I don't remember which one off the top of my head would be considered the newest one. Would you like to see one that takes place in Cyprus? Sure. Notice you. Oh, I can notice the AK-540. Hey, Milkshake. Do you think Battle Royale games are overrated, especially Warzone? No, I don't think they're overrated. There's a lot of reason to enjoy those games. There's a rush. It's like the last man standing. Nah, I'm on PS4. I just personally can't stand them, but I can be honest with you and tell you why I can't stand them. Because I'm always the first fucker eliminated. How the hell can you enjoy something when it takes 5 fucking minutes to drop down in the game, you run around for 2 minutes, and then psh, you've been killed? And you don't even know where the fuck it came from, and then you're at the back of the line. See, 65 hours, I wasn't exaggerating. And now you gotta wait another 5 minutes to queue up into the game just to be dropped in, to be running around for another 2 or 3 minutes just to be the first fucker eliminated. I don't see the pleasure in that. If I could actually fucking win, oh yeah, it'd be great. Go around, scavenge, grab some loot, peg off a guy here and there. Oh yeah, if I was like as good as like Dr. Disrespect, fuck, I'd be war zoning all day. But sometimes you gotta be humble and recognize what you can't do. And believe me, you don't want to see me play Fortnite and Warzone and all that shit. I'm not even saying you want to watch me play Call of Duty either, but I still play that game because I can actually kill some people, and if I die, I can respawn. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Everybody, well, not everybody, but almost everyone within reason in the WWE, both the boys and girls, are in pretty good shape, unless you're talking about like Otis or whatever. It's worse on PUBG, right? I don't know. Because she can. Brings in the views, gets you talking, gets your blood pressure rising. I fucking hate DayZ. It's a great game, but fuck. That game frustrates me more than anything.
You should drink good, honest mead, not that bitter Frankish wine.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Okay, so we crashed. Let's see if we crash again, crawling up the wall. Let's just get this out of the way. Now, for the Call of Duty thing, I'm warning you now, I'm not good at the game. I haven't even played it yet. So I don't know any of the maps. Fuck all. And to be quite honest with you, even if I did, probably wouldn't do that much better. In the last one, it took me a long time, but I found a couple of weapons, and there was, you know, not that often, but there was quite a few instances of me at least not being the worst player on the team. You know, I was somewhere like halfway, you know, in the maps. I was just kind of like average. And that felt good because I used to always be at the bottom of the map. So to go from that to being sometimes even at the top of the map, that was pretty cool. But it took me a severely long time to get to that place. And now that I'm there, all of a sudden, now they come up with a new Call of Duty. So it took me the whole fucking year to get decent enough to be at least, you know, around average. Well, I like climbing. I need the exercise. I don't know. There's a few likes. But I mean, there's just not a lot of people in here. Yeah. Yeah, DayZ was rough for me. There's only so many hours in a day.
We conquered this, he and I. Together!
You've earned great fame. Won many battles across England.
But not alone. No. Bjorn Ironside, fearless Uber, Ivar the Boneless, Sigurd Snake and I. Great warriors all. My brothers.
Something tells me Halfdan stands for something else.
Gold is good, and battle better. But glory never dies. Forever it lives in the Hall of Heroes, high on Valor's steed.
Right.
Together we have conquered. Together with my friends, my clan. Faravid above all others.
Why are you such
One
a
sword
jackass?
is not an army, Eivor. Even a hero needs loyal friends. I have never lost sight of that. Never.
Oh, yeah.
Have you room for one more among those you call friend?
Look at the size of him.
What does friendship mean to you, Eivor?
My foot in your ass.
Friendship goes beyond words. It is a solemn bond, a chain unbroken.
Spoken like the Volar, it is indeed a kind of magic.
You wrinkle like an eel in a basket, Halfton. What has caught you?
Yeah, he
Friendship can
does.
also spoil, like rotten meat.
Uh,
After all these years, he dares to bite my hand.
Faravid. He seems a good and loyal man.
it's restricted,
Seems, yes.
but it's the most
As a
open
bright sky
of all
in
the
winter
Assassin's
seems
Creed.
warm. But rumors fly of
If I
living
wanted to right now, I
plotting
could become
treason
a
in the
woman.
dark.
My voice cracked.
Have you proof of his treachery?
I can switch between
Not
guy
yet.
and girl.
That is where you enter my saga.
I can add
Prove
tattoos.
this for me.
I can hide all my
Discover if
gear.
Faravid has been
I can
disloyal.
change my hair,
Then
the color.
we
I can
shall
add a
talk
beard,
oaths.
change the color, the style of the beard.
Start me somewhere. Give me something to go on.
I don't remember any other Assassin's Creed that would allow you to do that. Mad Max
see
is a
this?
great game. Absolutely
From a
underrated.
sea unicorn. I filter my mead and wine with it.
I've heard of such beasts. They swim below the ice, beyond the world's edge.
And their horns protect against poison.
You believe Faravid wants to poison you?
I fear he has tried countless times and failed them all. You don't believe me, but I know the man. His gifts of wine, his easy smile, his envy. his
Yeah, send me a
plots.
picture. I'll take a look at it.
Learn the truth. Dig up,
Oh, there you go.
unearth his treason.
Why trust me with such a task?
Jorvik, you stopped the ill deeds of Audun and his swarm of rats. You can do the same here.
Like a good sword, honor has two edges. I'll help you.
Faravid has left the feast already, heading for his camp upriver. Join his warband, and behind his back, dig.
And if I find nothing, if he's a good and loyal man,
Even better, even better.
You sent it to me on
fair
Twitter.
enough. I'll find what I find, then return, my friend.
Some people apparently want a fishing role in Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, well, there was fishing. You mean for, like, the online aspect?
Don't
I
let
think-
Faravid fool you. He is hiding something.
I used to know, so I'm kind of confused. I think it's 878, 876. They didn't use the word AD, Annus Dominus, like from the Bible, but it's not BC before Christ because they talk about Jesus in the game a little bit. Maybe 1200 years ago-ish? Michael Dawkins, I'm assuming you know who AK-540 is? Yeah, okay. Holy cow, 44 minutes. Let me just go and save this really quick for now. And then we are going to do something very temporarily. Don't get excited now with this shit. I just want to check it out because I haven't done it yet. Really? Seriously? You gonna pull this shit on me now? Well, okay then. Looks like that's not happening right this moment. I want to see the balcony at night. Who's an amazing sniper? The guy in my stream? So I gotta make sure if I play that he's on my side. Well, I haven't played online in a while, but this must have just been today. Shouldn't take too long. I'm on Wi-Fi right now, so my internet speed is absurdly fast, but consoles are throttled anyways. While we're waiting for that, AC Valhalla time period. Oh, excuse me. I was 3 years off. 873 AD. Recounts a fictional story during the Viking invasion of Britain. So I wasn't too far, because I said 876. Whatever. And it does say AD. It's funny, eh? Not to get all biblical and shit. But it's funny how BC is just simple. It's just before Christ. Get it? So like 500 BC is just 500 years before Christ. Why can't after he was born just be AC after Christ? Or get it? Before, after? I don't know. Never understood the fancy word of AD. Anno Domini stands for the year of the Lord and refers specifically to the birth. BC just stands for before Christ. Right, AD, I'm just saying, could have kept it simple. But no, they always gotta complicate shit. Sorry, what balcony did you want to see where I was at night? You got the software this morning? The update? Oh, I've played Undead Nightmare before, yeah. Wonderful DLC for the original Red Dead Redemption. No, well, no, I haven't gone on Twitter yet, but I can go there now that I gotta wait for this. Had a Highway to Hell play. On the way to this, in Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare. 80s after... I've said that before, 80s after death, yeah. Dude, you are legit a beast. Me? No, I'm no beast. Well, I'm live streaming now. That should be good. When's my next live stream? Well, this one's not done yet. Let's enjoy this one. I kind of upload just all the time, here and there. Is it after Christ's death or after birth? After his birth. So like 20 AD would be like when Christ was 20 years old. I'm confused. Mikey, probably not best to talk about this on Phil's stream. To talk about what? When I'm going to upload again? Or live stream? How long I stream for? That's very sporadic, unfortunately. Why don't you do Twitch? I'll explain that in a second. Okay, so how long I stream for? So I have a lot of issues. I get frequent migraines. I have psychological problems. I get a lot of anxiety and shit like that. And there's times where I could just be sitting here relaxing and I just start to panic for no reason, consciously. And then I start feeling nauseated, like I'm going to pass out. And it's really nasty. In the unlikely event that that happens, I would just be like, okay, guys, not feeling the best. I'll catch you later. What? Where'd that happen? Where'd that come from? If that ever happens, that, instead of me going, oh my God, I feel like I'm dying, I'm not a drama queen, so I would be very calm. It's like, so I feel like I'm dying. I don't look it, but inside I am. And I'll see you later. So it's very dynamic. I try to do a minimum of like a half hour, 40 minutes, kind of like a TV shows are barely a half hour with all the commercials. It's like 22 minutes. So if I know I have a block of like 30-ish minutes at the very minimum, and I have something I want to talk about, sure, I'll live stream because I just enjoy it so much. But I suppose my average is an hour and a half-ish. Kind of depends, again, on how many people are in here. Yes, I know how long I've streamed for. Anthony is a statistics guy. He keeps up with everything you do. Talk about what... I'm so confused. What happened? It's not a big deal. It's not like, oh, you were talking about somebody else's stream. Whatever. As long as you don't start coming in, hey, bro, check out this stream. Some people try to get clout, and it's like, you're not going to get it from me. There's fucking 10 people in here. Yeah, migraines, yeah. Okay, so my schedule, well, you asked how long I stream for. I kind of have a schedule, but my life is very sporadic. But I can still kind of be reliable, but real life comes first, right? Like my health and, cleaning around the house. Like I'm either, snow blowing or mowing the lawn, whatever. Like there's a lot of maintenance I got to do constantly, and I don't like sitting around all day doing nothing. I also spend a lot of time playing the guitar. I've been getting more into music lately, writing short stories, poetry, a lot of goofy stuff that people would find odd. And I've been brushing that aside because the very little time I have to myself to do nothing, I spend it all on YouTube, all of it. And then the free time that I have that I could just do anything, I had for a few months just live streamed. So at one point I was live streaming like 3 or 4 times a day, 60, 70 hours a week. And it wasn't really doing me any justice. And then I wasn't playing guitar, I wasn't working out as much, I wasn't drawing as much, writing as much, music. And that became not a good thing. So, my schedule that tends to be 90, 95% reliable, it's not because I'm not reliable, it's because real life comes first, is around 1 or 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then around 8 or 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Those are the 2 days, 7 days a week. See what I'm saying? Rebuilding database. There was like, what, a glitch or something? Those are almost 2 time frames that you're almost guaranteed, almost, to catch me. Do you know, holy cow, there's a lot of people I'm not used to this. Do you know Tegan Knox? I do not. You getting on Black Ops? Oh, I wasn't planning on playing zombies. I mean, you can try and add me, but I don't add a lot of people on PSN because I have countless amounts of people on there. I don't even know who they are. And most of the people that are on there are people I've known like for 30 years. Because I used to just add random people, and then they would come in, kept trying to invite me to party chats while I'm in the middle of live streaming. And they're always like, bro, man, can you hear my mic, bro? And I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to live stream. You're in the stream. Can't you see I'm fucking talking right now? So it became really annoying. So I stopped doing that. Like adding a bunch of people. But I mean, you can still go ahead. I just, I don't know how long I'm going to be in here. You're going to take my clout, and that's it. You're not going to get too many yards with it, with the amount of people that are in here. Love the reviews, bro. Nice and to the point. Thank you, pizza. You're one of my favorite foods in the history. I mean, my pancreas hates you with a passion, with the diabetes, but my tongue, oh, how it desires the pepperoni pizza. I don't want Mickey talking about my channel. Oh, on your channel. He's actually a sub of mine. Oh, okay. We forgot my video often. He appeared in your stream. Oh, I see what you're saying. Who's the GOAT? It's definitely not me. I have 7 guitars that I haven't touched in months. It's time to fondle the guitars. I got mine right behind me that I touch almost every single day. Is Phil your friend, AK? Can you add me on PSN? My dad is going to buy me a PS4 because it's cheaper than the PS5. What videos that you made really help your YouTube career take off? I'll answer that next section in a second. Holy cow. Okay, we'll get into the game in a minute, but this, I'd never thought this would, like, the chat is just off the hook. It's hard to balance gameplay and then, like, responding to everyone, because I try to pride myself on create a class. Can't create a class because I haven't even fucking played the game yet. Okay. Do I get to pick an operator? Let me do that. Seriously? What is going on here? I guess I don't have a choice to pick him. Whoops. And then when it comes to this, we'll go with this guy. He looks cool. He looks angry. I like that. Oh, I'll talk about my videos in a second there, G. Ramos. Tegan Knox is a lesbian. Okay, that's fine. I found out a couple of months ago. Could you answer the Twitch question? Oh, yeah, sorry. See, this is why I'm not used to this. Okay, so let me highlight that. So first off, okay, so the first video that really started taking off my YouTube channel, they're all how-tos. How do you aim down your gun in Red Dead Redemption 2 when you're in first person? How do you redeem your Hitman Legacy kit? What can you do in Call of Duty Modern Warfare when you're offline? You see where I'm going with this kind of shit? Those are the videos that some of them get hundreds of thousands of views. And then, like, the rest of, like, my shit on YouTube is, like, fucking 15 views. My live streams is, like, 10 people. But I still got 100 views, right? So that's why a lot of people will come in, they'll try to troll me, and they'll be like, how the fuck is this guy making any money on YouTube when he's got no one in his fucking live stream and his videos get like 15 fucking views? I'm like, bitch, have you looked at my analytics? I just popped 3.5 million motherfucking views in a little over a year and a half. You do the math with that. Okay? It's cream of the crop. I'm making that gravy every month. Don't you worry about that. But you look at my live streams and you look at my average video views and we can have a chuckle and go, it's funny, this guy gets all this money every month, but he's got like no views. So it's because it's those one-off videos, or how I linked my Square Enix account with my Marvel Avengers one. That video alone, I think, made me almost $100. The reason I don't Twitch is simple. I don't Twitch because I suck. That's it. You got to be honest with yourself. It's like that American Idol singer that goes on and, and I can, and you're like, what? You know? It's like, recognize you suck. That's just not your skill, and get the fuck off. So I tried Twitch for 3 months, several hours a day. You know how many people I got in my fucking stream? Did you know how many people followed me on Twitch? 50, I think. They were all people from fucking YouTube. I did not get a single Twitch person who found me on Twitch because of Twitch, because Twitch has no algorithm. Twitch is all about kissing people's asses, going on other people's streams and going, hey bro, cool fucking stream, check me out, look at me, I want to be relevant. And then you hope that they hijack your fucking shit, you get a couple of extra buds that join your shit, and then you climb the mountain that way. YouTube, it's all me. It's all my doing. It's all the algorithm. That's on my own merit, these 10 people that are in here. I didn't have to go to anybody else and go, hey guys, you want to check out my stream? So that's how Twitch is. Unless you're some girl who's half naked in a bikini, or you're Dr. Disrespect and you're absurdly over the fucking top funny, you're not going to get big on Twitch. You gotta bring something to the table. YouTube gives me a little bit of fucking hope, because there's other average, boring Joe Blows on fucking YouTube. They don't look good. They're not good at the games. They just do a lot of rambling. But some of these fuckers get thousands of views every live stream. So it's like, holy shit. Well, if this fucker can do that, why can't I do that? He's no funnier or any more boring or less boring than I am. I can do that. Twitch is a different beast. In my opinion, in my experience. So, Twitch is the end goal. If, by some miracle, I ever average 400 or 500 people a stream on YouTube, I may try to take that and push to Twitch more. Because at that point, I would get more money on Twitch having 400 people watching me than I would on YouTube. So yeah. I'm going to get into this in a second, by the way. I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing. How good do you think the Avengers game is? I think it's really good. I really like it. There's been a lot of updates. It's a lot smoother now. Yeah. No, I didn't watch NCIS. I crack you up. That's good. At least I'm doing something right. Maybe that's why I'm still maintaining 10 people in here. Well, Twitch is dog shit because I'm not Dr. Disrespect. I'm not PewDiePie, you know? And I'm not Jacksepticeye at the top of the hour. You know, that guy that talks super fucking fast, can't even fucking make out what the fuck he's saying. I'm not those guys. Those guys pull in tens of thousands of people. And all the cool bros on Twitch that are huge, and rightfully so, they're all playing fucking Modern Warfare, but they're some of the fucking best players in the world. They're popping 50, 60,000 fucking people a stream. Some of these people are boring, though. I make fun of one guy. He's really good, though. His name is Nick Merck. He's really fucking funny. He's kind of creepy, because he doesn't look at the chat. He ignores everybody, because he's got 50 fucking thousand people in his stream. And he's always, like, hunched over. And all you can see is his fucking beady little eyes, because he's so, like, hunched over. He doesn't even look at the camera. It's kind of funny. Yeah, helpful vid makes sense because a lot of people use YouTube. Yeah, it's oversaturated. I'm an average Joe Blow. Yeah, well, that's all I am. Well, it depends. If you get paid well. No, I'm just kidding. I added you, by the way. You obviously don't have to... Well, no, I will. I just... My personal opinion, but I think it's bad. No ragdoll in the micro. Alright, let's fucking do this. Because I don't know how long I'm going to do this for. What was I doing? I have no idea. I've never done this. Seriously, I've never played this game online before. Okay, so we can't pick our loadout. I picked my dude. Featured, I don't want to do quick play. Because I want to pick the map, and I don't know how to do that. Remember, there was a thing in Modern Warfare where you can select if you wanted to do only certain game modes, like if you wanted to do Team Deathmatch, whatever the fuck it's called. But I can't make fun of Nick Merckx. I mean, I can, but not his viewership. I make fun of him because, like I said, oh, watch Nick Merckx is like this. It's really fucking creepy. That's literally, right there, that's a Nick Merckx stream, right there. That's what he looks like. That's what brings 50,000 people to the stream. No. At that point, they're watching him because the dude is like a Call of Duty god. Hey, $20 is $20. For sure. Says the guy, we're not going to get into that. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so if I click on featured... No, what if I click quick play? Ah, there we go. That's how you do it. Fuck hardpoint. Fuck all this shit. What's domination again? That's the two teams. Capture zones. That's the one that I like. Because it's got a little bit more control. I'm going to ignore the chat for a minute so I can try to actually get into the action before my concurrent viewers drops down to 1. We're not going to do hardcore. I'm not that good. Domination sounds good. We'll go back. And we'll start the fucking game. Oh, fine match. Can you tell I've never played this before? What do you think of Tim the Tatman? Yeah, here's the thing, and I don't want to sound like a jackass, because obviously these guys are doing something right. I like them in that they seem
Checkmate.
like...
Checkmate is the best map on this frickin' game.
Hey, shut your pie hole.
It's like, what's it called?
What the fuck was that? I'm talking. So I think they're cool in that they're living the life. They're millionaires. They're bringing in the views. They are living the dream that I've always wanted. I'm not quite living the dream with 10 people in my fucking streams. But, you know, you either have to be super funny or you got to be really good at the game you're playing. And if you're both, like Dr. Disrespect, then that's a recipe for fucking stardom. And that's why, to me, he's like the fucking streamer god. I fucking adore Dr. Disrespect. The dude's fucking funny. He takes his health seriously. He works out. He just does a lot. And he just so happens to be insanely good at the game. Not just like average. Like, the dude has won world championships. Like, what the fuck? You can't compete with that. Now, as for the other guys that you were talking about, I mean, I don't hate them, but they're not for me. What I look for in a streamer, they're one of the last people I would want to watch. Nick Merckx, and I'm not saying I'm a picnic. I find him boring, to be quite honest with you. There's just no other way around it. But I'm not saying that I'm exciting either. I get it, they're amazing at the game. But in terms of the engagement, talking, cracking some jokes, you know, it's gonna sound rude, but I don't get the hype. Dr. Disrespect, though, I do, because to me, 1 for 1. It's good, right?
Securing Charlie.
Yeah, I know. He got banned, but he's on YouTube.
Enemy has B.
Right. But yeah, I have nothing against him. I respect anybody who does the grind that can make something of themselves. Well, I'm 1 for 1, 2 for 2. You'll have to forgive me when I'm in the middle of a Call of Duty game, especially when I've never played it. It's my first match, don't know anything about the map. And I'm on console. Oh.
Securing B.
I'm not used to the joysticks.
B secure.
This is gonna be terrible.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Yeah, I shouldn't shoot my guy. Probably shouldn't do that. There, shot him right in the cock. Fuck that motherfucker. What I'm gonna have to do to step it up someday, I might have to do a Batman plays Call of Duty. Holy shit. You know, and then just go hog wild with the Batman mask and everything. That son of a bitch. Whatever, you know? I might have to do something different to try and step it up. Because I've always said, if you suck at a video game, man, you better be funny or some shit. But this is not a game I normally stream anymore. It's hard to engage with the chat. It's virtually impossible. Ah, you fucker. Dr. Batman correct count. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I get it, you know. You could be like, oh, he seems like a nice guy, you know. But if you suck at the game, you're not doing shit that's like hardcore funny every 15 seconds, your streams aren't going to get that far nowadays. But like I said, there are people out there that are similar to me and they pull in an average of like 1,500 consecutive viewers at a time. Some of the people I know don't even play video games. How funny is that? Man, I am not used to a controller. Holy shit. Fuck you. Shot him in the dick. Dickless Wonder is his nickname now.
Enemy RCXD detected.
Ozzy Osbourne Q.
Taking C.
Have you ever played Fortnite? Yeah, I don't like it. I can do Rick Sanchez accent, but it hurts my throat. You can you use a KBM by... Huh? Can you use a key... What? You can use a keyboard... A key... What the fuck? CW. The buy. Man, that hurt my brain. Are you trying to tell me that... Is that code for... Psst, you can use a mouse and keyboard in this game on console? I see that little... Oh, you slut! You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh. No, that's my guy. Come get some.
Proximity mine planted.
Fuck, I'm never gonna level up. Can't get any fucking kills. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to play with my sensitivity. There. Oh, I shot him, but he killed me. That happens a lot. I don't know. I try to be funny, but I'm gonna make these people wish they were fucking aborted. And if I shoot enough bullets, I should eventually hit him. There, right in the nutsack. You don't have to pay for the transition now. You want it to be a woman? You got your wish.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
I like being cringy. It's just my nature. I yell at people even when I'm not streaming. So if people think I'm just adding this commentary to the stream, I'm not. Man, it's so awkward playing with a fucking controller. I'm surprised I even hit anybody. Usually I empty a clip out, I can hit someone once. There. Right in the chest. And then, exactly. Spray and pray. Pretty much. Halftime, where are we at? Of course I'm on the bottom. Of course, why wouldn't I be? I mean, it wouldn't be me if I was on the bottom. Fuck. But how many kills did I get? Oh, okay, so I've died. But that's to be expected. Yeah, I'll probably just do this one map, and then after that... Yeah, it's been a little over an hour. I'll probably end the stream after.
Taking Alpha.
Might chat for like a quick minute or two there to catch up on some shit. Watch him, he's gonna come in. You'll never see it coming. Ah, you fucking whore. But yeah, this game is pretty crazy. It's very fast-paced. Holy sh... See what I mean? I used to roleplay in World of Warcraft. It was fun. It was a different vibe. I'll tell you what's cringe. You ready for cringe? I'll tell you what cringe is, speaking of roleplayers. It's one thing to play World of Warcraft and you're all like... How are thee on this fine day? You know? You get all like fucking old English and shit.
Artillery targeting detected.
Wait, one sec.
Incoming artillery.
Okay, so this match is a bust. What's funny... Right. Sorry, what's funny is, and cringy, is when someone roleplays verbally on, like, TeamSpeak or some shit. I used to be in a role-playing guild where you would, like, roleplay in World of Warcraft. We'd do these events and shit. And they were fun. I had fun. Not gonna lie. And what ended up happening is we'd have TeamSpeak, and that's where you would just, you know, right in the fucking head, you motherfucker.
Securing B.
Yeah, that's right. Throw the grenade after the guy's dead. That's good.
B locked down.
And that flashlight will be sure to give away my position, too. Anyways, the guy was role-playing on TeamSpeak. Hear ye, your king has entered. How fare thee on this wonderful... I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Hostile artillery targeting active.
If you weren't a virgin before, you definitely are a born-again virgin now with that fucking shit. Bro, I'm married, doesn't matter. You're probably getting a divorce papers tomorrow morning with that shit. That was cringy. That was fucking hilarious, though. I laughed so hard, I couldn't breathe. I almost got killed in real life. Oh, right in the face! I can hear something. Usually not a good sign. Yeah, I'm dead. TeamSpeak. Or Ventrilo. Yeah, I've done Ventrilo as well. All that shit back in the day, like 15 years ago. It was pretty funny. Alright, got him. Or her. Whatever. Right in the butt.
Hostile sentry turret active.
What the f... Oh, there was a turret in the wall. I couldn't see it. So on my end, it looked like my own guy was shooting me. I was like, what the fuck? Friendly fire.
Enemy sentry turret detected in AO.
Ah, you fucker. At least I hit him.
Mission goals are inside. Brings us home. Enemy
Yeah, what I'm
spy
probably
plane
going to do
inbound.
on my own time, without streaming or recording, is I'll probably spend like a good weekend playing like 10 hours a day. I shot him, didn't finish him off. And I'll try to get used to the maps, unlock a few weapons. I know that in Modern Warfare, when I switched weapons a lot and changed my mouse sensitivity...
Workers proud. RTB.
Oh wow, I went from getting like 2-3 kills a map to like 7 to 10, sometimes 15, so it made a big difference. Hello, Duo. How's it going? They'll probably patch what soon? Just PS4. PS4 Pro. Mind you, I don't feel like a pro anymore. Now that the PS5 is out. The PS4 Pro ain't so pro. But yeah, I'm probably gonna try to practice a little bit more. Once, like, Assassin's Creed and all that shit dies down, now that I've finished Watch Dogs and Spider-Man and all that, there's really nothing else coming out for the next good couple of weeks until Cyberpunk on the 10th of December. But there's also... Yeah, leave alone. There's also that other game from Ubisoft. It already got delayed, though. Anyways, I'll probably be practicing this a lot more and see if I can get mediocre-ish. How do you feel about the PS5 NBA 2K20 My Career storyline? I have no idea. I didn't know that the PS5 had a... What is it, like an exclusive My Career storyline? I don't know, because I don't have a PS5. Cyberpunk better not be getting delayed. Because if it gets delayed again, someone's funeral is going to come early. Shows off first footage of Cyberpunk running on consoles. I mean, it did get delayed, but I just want to make sure when he said it got delayed or it's getting delayed, that it was an old news delayed. Not getting delayed, like, again. No, looks like we're still good. Looks like it's still going to be on the 10th. Okay, so I'm going to exit this. And I will end the stream in a minute there.
Make sure you subscribe to this guy. He's a good guy. Do it. Don't be a dingus.
Did that... Oh, it's because of this, I think. How did that person talk? Was it through... I thought I muted everybody. Maybe some other time. It's just because I'm gonna go. I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. Was that you that talked? In the party? Oh, that's what happened. I was like, who the fuck is that? That's taken over my stream. I was like, I thought I muted everybody. I'm just gonna do this real quick and then I'm gonna head out. So here's what's coming soon. This game. I don't know how I feel about this game. Well, just because I was confused because I had muted everybody. Because when I first joined, everybody was talking. And I was like, no, don't talk. Click. And then, make sure you subscribe to this guy. Don't be a dingus. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was just really confused. Yeah, so this game seems alright. It comes out on the 3rd. Another Ubisoft game, and they're just pumping out all the games. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if this is going to be like a huge title that I can make a bunch of videos on, get a lot of views, and I'm kind of lazy to Google it. But just looking at this, it looks like a Zelda Breath of the Wild kind of thing. I don't know. I have no idea how good this game's going to be. I just know that I'm a lot more hyped for Cyberpunk. Like this, I'm actually looking forward to. I've thought of it, but I only have so many hours a day I can play. Don't forget, when there aren't, like in closing, oh, if they're ever in stock, sure, I'll get one. Yeah, I don't do grindy games. So, just to kind of recap so that people know, my live streams tend to be done for a few reasons. Shoot the shit, hang out, chit-chat. But to essentially showcase new games that come out. Almost like a live review in the making. So that you can come in and go, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? It's almost to like help people decide if they want to buy the game or not. That's supposed to be the main purpose of the live streams. So anytime new games come out, like your Watch Dogs, your Assassin's Creed, all that fucking shit, all the big games, all the new sports games when they came out, Hitman, Cyberpunk, I talk about those. But in between, when the hype is dead, don't forget what the main games are that I usually go back to. And that's World of Warcraft, Skater XL, and then usually Call of Duty for like my online shooter game. I usually toggle between those 3 games. World of Warcraft arguably being the main one. I have to pump a lot of hours into that game to keep up my gear and shit. Because I actually do well at that game. Anybody who's ever watched me live stream World of Warcraft, it's nothing like Call of Duty. I actually get shit done. I'm the fucking Nick Merc and Dr. Disrespect to fucking World of Warcraft. I've fucking soloed bitches in matches. I've had 50 fucking killing blows and 0 deaths in many matches. I rarely die more than once or twice a match. Because I've been playing for so long, right? So I'm a lot more confident in that game as well. It's not as popular of a game, But Asmongold, if you've never heard of him, he's also another streamer god. He cranks in, like Nick Merck's Dr. Disrespect numbers, 50,000 plus a stream, and all he does is World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, World of Warcraft, oh, and more World of Warcraft. So if you think World of Warcraft is dead, it ain't. People are invested in him too, though. He could probably play fucking Prince of Persia and he would still get 30,000 people join his stream, right? Because at that point, you become invested in the streamer. You don't really care what the hell they're playing. So, but yeah. So again, I don't know. Cyberpunk, I've heard a lot of people talk about. Does anybody know anything about that other game? The Ubisoft game I just showed you? Does that look good from what anybody saw? It looks like a Zelda Breath of the Wild kind of game. Yeah, WoW is a classic. I remember when they released the DLC and they added a debuff that affected your pets and mounts and it affected cities and shit. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just kind of like a quick recap. I predominantly play World of Warcraft, Skater XL, and Call of Duty. Those are like, if you want to say, like my top 3 games that I cycle through in my live streams, unless there's shit going on. Like right now, for a while, Marvel Avengers was huge. Now the initial wave, the initial hype wave of Marvel Avengers is dead. It's no longer Marvel Avengers. Now it's fucking Call of Duty Cold War. It's still Assassin's Creed. Hell, just not even a week ago it was Spider-Man and Watch Dogs, but now that shit's even done. You know what I mean? Then a few months back it was that one. Like it's just one after the other. Dirt 5 just came out. I just bought that one as well, right? So that's still kind of relatively very new as well. And then NHL came out not all that long ago. You know, things like The Last of Us, that's like fucking old shit. Man, I deleted so many games off my PS4. I deleted over 200 games. Hey, welcome back. Just about to end the stream. I was just kind of recapping with people. If they're curious what it is I normally do on live streams. But yeah, so for now, I'm going to go. Have a small snack. I might go for a walk. Come back. I might play a little bit more Assassin's Creed, to be honest. Or I might even play a little bit more Call of Duty. Kind of like on my own. Try to focus, learn the maps. Unlock a couple of weapons. That can absolutely make a huge difference. Modern Warfare, I would go from one weapon to the next, and my average kills would, like I said, double. It was insane. Because you get used to that feel, right? And then I had like the perfect mouse sensitivity, and it was just like perfect. Now playing on a controller feels kind of awkward, but whatever. I like the console thing more, simply because it's easier, and it's a gaming machine away from my computer. My computer's not good enough to do 60 frames a second, 1080p, and fucking record at the same time. A lot of people don't understand that streaming, recording, and all that, it takes a huge hit on your computer. If it's old, right? So, cool. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Like I said, this is one of my highest averaged streams I've ever had, like around 10. That's pretty cool. Should be around tomorrow again if all goes well and I feel good and there's not much going on and I'm not busy, you know, playing guitar or doing some other shit. But yeah, like I said, I don't think anybody had a comment on that game, like I said, from Ubisoft. I'll show it to you one more time. I don't think there's a video on it. Where is it? I don't know if this one... Does it have a video preview? No, it doesn't. It's got nothing. Just 3 screenshots. There's no gameplay. I'll have to look it up online. Still on the fence whether or not I want to blow $80 on this. But yeah, I'll probably research that too as well while I'm eating. There's no ragdolls, no me buying it. For which game? This one? Or Cyberpunk? I wish the Clash songs were in Watch Dogs Legion. Oh, yeah. Just any game, right? It used to be called God and Monsters. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I can't really go off of 3 screenshots, but it could be cool. I don't know what kind of lasting power it's going to have. Like Watch Dogs didn't really have too much lasting power, but I knew I wanted the game. Assassin's Creed by far, for me, is a game that's got a lot of lasting power. Long after I beat the campaign, if I have some spare time, I'll probably just love putting it on the most highest difficulty level. Just kind of roam around, get into some random fights and shit. But yeah. Alright, thanks for stopping by. And like I said, tomorrow, for anyone that cares, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time-ish. Should be around if there's not too much going on. And you as well. Alright.